Alright, let's get into it. Today we're tackling a topic that's on the minds of thousands of Indian students and their families: the sudden shift in the UK's immigration rules. If you're planning to study in the UK or you know someone who is, this is a conversation you can't afford to miss. For decades, the UK has been a beacon for Indian students, offering not just world-class education, but also a chance to experience a vibrant culture, build global networks, and open doors to international careers. Every year, thousands of students leave their homes filled with hope and ambition to pursue their dreams in British universities. But now, that dream is facing new challenges. Recent changes in immigration laws have created a wave of anxiety and confusion. Students who once felt confident about their future in the UK are now left wondering if their plans will work out as expected. The UK government has made it clear: reducing net migration is a top priority. In 2023, net migration soared to an unprecedented 860,000, sparking intense debates and political pressure to tighten borders and control who gets to stay. As a result, the government has rolled out a series of stricter immigration policies. These changes don't just affect students, they impact skilled workers, families, and anyone hoping to build a life in the UK. Some of the most significant new rules include bans on bringing family members for most students, shorter post-study work visas, and much higher salary requirements for those hoping to stay and work after graduation. These measures are designed to curb migration numbers, but they also make the path forward much tougher for international students. For Indian students, these changes are more than just policy updates. They're life-altering. Many have invested years of preparation, significant financial resources, and emotional energy into their UK plans. Now, they're being forced to reconsider everything, from their study choices to their long-term career goals. The once clear promise of studying, working, and possibly settling in the UK is now clouded by uncertainty. Students are left asking, is it still worth it? Will I be able to bring my family? What are my chances of finding a job and staying after graduation? That's why it's crucial to break down these changes, understand what's really happening, and figure out what it all means for Indian students. We'll look at the facts, the implications, and the strategies you can use to navigate this new landscape. So buckle up, because we're about to decode the UK's new immigration gauntlet. Whether you're a student, a parent, or just curious about the future of international education, this is information you need to know. The stakes have never been higher, and the rules have changed right in the middle of the game. It's a complex situation, but with the right information, you can make informed decisions. So let's dive in and explore what these changes mean for the future of Indian students in the UK, and how you can prepare for what comes next. Let's talk about the dependent visa ban. Previously, master's students could bring their families, a huge selling point. As of July 2023, that's over. Only PhD students can bring dependents. This change forces students to choose between family and education. The government argues it was a backdoor for immigration. But for many, it feels like a penalty for having a family. This affects mature students and those from cultures valuing family support. The message is clear: come for education. Leave your life at home. This policy shift has sent shockwaves through the Indian student community. It's a painful reevaluation of whether the personal sacrifice is worth the professional gain. You've completed your degree, now what? For many international students, graduation is a moment of pride and relief, but it's also the start of a new set of challenges. The next steps you take can shape your entire future, and the pressure to make the right move is higher than ever. Until recently, the graduate route visa gave you 2 full years to find your footing in the UK job market after finishing your studies. This period was designed to help graduates gain valuable work experience, build professional networks, and transition smoothly from student life to a career. But starting in May 2025, the rules are changing. Now, if you've completed a bachelor's or master's degree, you'll only have 18 months to work and live in the UK after graduation. That's a significant reduction, and it means every month, every week, and every day counts. With less time on your side, the pressure to secure a job quickly is intense. Many students feel overwhelmed, knowing that the window to find a suitable position is closing faster than before. The stress of job hunting is now amplified by the ticking clock. The UK job market is highly competitive, especially for recent graduates. Networking, building relationships, and finding the right opportunity can take months. For international students, these connections are even more crucial, but now there's less time to make them. This rule change means you need to start preparing your CV, searching for jobs, and applying as early as possible, sometimes even before you finish your degree. Proactive planning is no longer just helpful, it's essential for success. Another major shift is that you can no longer switch from a student visa to a work visa before you've completed your course. This restriction delays your ability to start a full-time job, and further compresses the time you have to secure your future in the UK. Every day spent waiting for your course to end is a day lost from your post-study work window. The countdown begins the moment you graduate, and there's no way to pause or extend it. In effect, the government has shortened the runway for your career takeoff and delayed when you can even start moving forward. The journey from student to professional is now more rushed and uncertain. These changes are not accidental, they're part of a deliberate strategy to make it harder for international students to transition into the UK workforce. Policymakers want to control the flow of new professionals, and these new rules are their chosen tools. The pressure is immense and the stakes couldn't be higher. For many, a job offer is the only way to stay in the country and build the life they've dreamed of. Graduates must act fast, be strategic, and seize every opportunity to secure a job and remain in the UK. Success now depends on preparation, resilience, and a bit of luck. The clock is ticking, and the challenge is real. For international graduates, the race to build a future in the UK has never been more urgent. You found a job, now switch to a skilled worker visa. But the salary requirement jumped to £38,700 in April 2024. This leap is a barrier for fresh graduates. Many entry-level jobs don't meet this threshold. The system favors high-earning professionals over young talent. The skill requirement for visas also increased, narrowing job options. Graduates must find high-paying degree-level jobs. The message: if you can't land a high-paying job, the UK isn't for you. This transforms the post-study dream into a high-stakes gamble. The odds are tough, and the pressure is on. The UK is now a challenging landscape for new graduates. It's a test of resilience and strategy. Let's look at the numbers. Study visas for Indian nationals dropped by 11% in 2025. This follows a peak in 2022, reversing explosive growth. Work visas fell by 36%, a result of higher salary thresholds. The UK is turning away a key demographic. Detentions for immigration breaches doubled, indicating stricter enforcement. Some arrive on valid visas, then claim asylum due to new restrictions. This suggests a broken system pushing people to desperate measures. Legal pathways are squeezed, leading to more detentions. The impact is real, and the numbers tell the story. The UK is becoming a less welcoming destination. Why the crackdown? Politics. The government aims to cut legal migration, a hot-button issue. High net migration figures prompted a political response. Slashing visas is an easy win, framed as protecting the system. The narrative student visas were abused for immigration. Economically, immigrants are net contributors, but politics often ignores this. The UK risks losing a £42 billion economic benefit from international students. Universities warn of financial trouble as enrollment drops. The government might be harming its own economy and education sector. The human cost is real. Families invest heavily in UK education, now facing financial stress. The dependent ban forces painful choices between career and family. Couples live apart. Parents miss crucial years of their child's life. The uncertainty is corrosive, with constant fear of rule changes. The dream of studying in the UK is clouded by pressure and hurdles. Students feel like temporary cash cows, not welcome contributors. Trust between India and the UK is eroding. A generation feels disillusioned and let down. The personal impact is profound and far-reaching. Navigating the new UK, what's the move? With recent changes, international students face a different landscape. It's crucial to adapt quickly and effectively. The old playbook is gone, you need a new strategy. The rules have changed, and so must your approach. It's time to rethink your plans and be proactive. Research courses with high employment rates in high-paying sectors, focus on fields that are in demand, and offer strong career prospects. This will give you a competitive edge in the job market. Be realistic about finances and family. Long distance may be necessary. Understand the financial commitments and emotional toll. Plan your budget carefully and discuss your plans with your family. Start career prep from day one. Network and gain UK experience early. Building a network and gaining relevant experience can open doors. Attend events, seek internships, and make connections. Consider other countries with more welcoming policies. The UK isn't the only option. Look into countries that offer better opportunities and more supportive environments for international students. Canada, Australia, Germany, and Ireland offer clear pathways. These countries have established systems to support international students, making the transition smoother and more predictable. Weigh the prestige of a UK degree against stress and barriers. A degree from a prestigious UK university can be valuable, but consider the challenges and stress involved. Make an informed decision. Have a plan A, B, and C. Flexibility is key. Prepare multiple plans to adapt to changing circumstances. This will help you stay on track no matter what happens. The UK has made its choice. Now, you must make yours. The landscape has shifted, and it's up to you to decide your next steps. Be decisive and take control of your future. Be informed, be strategic, and be prepared. Knowledge is power. Stay informed about the latest changes, strategize your moves, and be prepared for any scenario. The landscape has changed, but opportunities remain. Despite the challenges, there are still plenty of opportunities. Stay positive and keep looking for new possibilities. It's a new game, and you need to play it smart. Adaptability and intelligence will be your greatest assets. Approach this new chapter with a clear mind and a strategic plan.